control.
Yo guys, Enos here again with a new gun. We're on Defender on Advanced Warfare, and I told you guys a while back that I was going to have a review on the IMR. Honestly, I quit using it after, probably shortly after I said that. I just wasn't doing too awful well with it, so I switched to the bow, different guns like that. I used the bow for a while, it got nerfed, so I'm trying to find another gun. Keep in mind everything that I tell you guys is subject to change with, due to be soon coming updates. I'm pretty sure there's one coming this week for Xbox One. Probably be out sometime into this week or beginning of next week for 360 and PS3. So keep in mind these things may be tweaked a little bit, but I wouldn't expect a drastic change. So it's going to be pretty close. The IMR is absolutely beast right now. This is the first game I'd actually started using it again. I take that back. No, it's not, because I have a red dot on it. Never mind. When did I start using this gun? Don't remember. Oh, it was a match of Solar. That's what it was. I used it. First match of Solar went 26-2. Overlapped my streaks with my Warbirds. I actually lost. I think I lost either a Warbird or a system hack, or I can't remember. One of the two I lost. I know. Went 26-2. I had a brutal kill streak in there. I was really hoping to go for the DNA bomb in that, because the first Warbird only got like 2 kills. So I was like, wait, no, I'm pushing, getting a DNA bomb here, and then I died with like, I don't know, 15 kills left. It pretty much just shot me. I couldn't really find anybody else. I only got like 1 kill the rest of the time. But this game, you'll see I start out kind of slow. Around 40 kills it starts picking up, but I wanted to post this because I go ridiculously off in the last little bit. I probably should not have been waiting on that dude with only 4 bullets in the clip. It is a 4-round burst, but it does fire very quickly and very, very accurately. In this, I think I have maybe a 4-grip and a red dot on it, something like that. I do not run a 4-grip on this anymore. I took it off once I unlocked quick draw. The ADS time on this gun is a little bit slower than some of the other assault rifles, like the BAL 27 or the AK-12, in my opinion. But if you put a quick draw on this, as you can see, it's very fast, very efficient. You can get it done quickly and very accurately, because even without a 4-grip, the gun does not kick much at all. Maybe your first burst might kick just a little bit, but after that it settles in, and it's almost like the BAL used to be. It's just a laser. Short range, you're looking at 1 to 2 kills like that. Longer range, you'll see some of those in this. I think it'll take 3 to, well, yeah, normally 2 to 3, but every once in a while you'll have a 4 burst in there. With it being an assault rifle, if you would like to put stock on it and not run a 4-grip or a red dot, that would be helpful. Obviously, I don't normally run stock. I don't particularly think you need it. It's not a necessity, but it is helpful. The iron sights on this gun are very clean, very easy to use. So if you want to take the red dot off, put a 4-grip on it, then use maybe primary gunfighter, go for that stock. Very much recommend that you do that if you can use these iron sights. I can use the iron sights very well, very efficiently. I just was, tinkering around with the class, trying out some different things. This game, so I put a red dot on it. I'm pretty sure the only thing I had unlocked at this point was a red dot and a 4-grip, because I'd only used it 1 game before this. This map is very bad for lasers to be used everywhere, especially in that corner. See, I keep going back over there at the beginning of this match for really about the first half of this match, and I'm just not getting a whole lot accomplished over there. I think I'm like 20-10 at one point through this, and I screw myself over and end up at 20-11. I think that's about when I start turning things around. But I'm having issues at this point predicting the spawns, because they're all just playing really differently than what I expected them to. They're all hanging back on the plain side, which honestly I don't go to very often. I don't prefer to be over there, simply because it is very wide open, but there's also a lot of corners that people can come around towards the bottom of those buildings. In that one little middle section in front of the helicopter or plane, whatever it is, I can't remember. I think it's a plane. So you can see for a long ways away, but there's a lot of places for people to boost up right in front of you. Here, where it's got these 3, 4, or 5, whatever platforms here, you can see down on the ground. You can see out in the distance. You can check this spawn over here like I'm doing now. You can check coming around that wall, coming out of that back bunker. You can see a very long way. And you can see a lot of the map. So you don't really have to worry about anybody catching you off guard a whole lot over here. And that's what I like, especially when I'm running an assault rifle. I'll take a gunfight with somebody, with both of us standing wide out in the open every day. And most of the time I'm going to win it. But you do have to watch for the lasers on this match. I think right here is where I end up being 20 and 11. I don't know what the heck I was thinking trying to shoot this thing down. But, you know, live and learn. But this is where it starts turning around a little bit. You'll see there whenever I flash the score, I'm like the only person on the team doing jack squat, and that's not unusual for me. I get put on a lot of bad teams whenever with the way the skill based matchmaking works. When you have somebody like I do, where I've got a 1.5 overall, like a 1.6 or so in team death, something like that. And a lot of that was due to me switching guns so much at the beginning. You know, when you put somebody in with me, like I play with Timber Ghost quite often, his KD's not quite as good as mine. I'm not exactly sure where it's at. It's probably around a 1, I would guess. You know, somewhere around there, maybe a little less. It really screws up the whole skill-based matchmaking thing. It doesn't exactly know how to balance the teams very well when it's like that. So I get a lot of games where it's me with a bunch of crappy teammates, and where my KD is so much higher than some of the other people's in the lobby. It gives me a lot of bad players. It matches me up with 3 to 4 of the better players in the lobby on the other team, and that can screw me over a lot because I may still do well, which I normally do, but the rest of the team does not. So my win-loss ratio suffers a little bit. I do have a positive win-loss, but you know, I don't know. It could be better, it could be worse, but the matchmaking is something they're supposed to fix in the next update, or work on anyway. They're supposed to work on that. They're supposed to work on spawns, weapon balancing. What else are they working on? I can't remember now. Go to the website, check it out. There's like 5 or 6 things they're working on. Connectivity issues is another one, which honestly is not quite as bad as it could be, but it's better than it was. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to get into complaining about stuff. There's really no point. I think it's actually been decent for the recently little bit. The IMR, you know, it's solid. It's decent. One of the best features about this gun is the fact that you don't have to run scavenger with this gun. I don't run scavenger in this game simply because I like blast suppressor more. I don't have room for it because toughness is a standard perk that's going to be on all of my classes no matter what it is. So I do run, my perk 3 is pretty much filled up every game, every class, every prestige, with toughness and blast suppressor. So I cannot run scavenger, which means, and this dude here gets, I don't know how I got out of that. The teammate saved my butt, and then the other dude got wrecked. I don't know. I was trying to boost, and I kept mantling onto that stupid thing. But anyway, scavenger is not something I'm going to run. I just don't feel comfortable taking off toughness or blast suppressor. I think they're both really solid weapon. Not guns. Perks. Sorry, I got distracted. Some old man was waving at me coming in the door. But anyway, they are good perks to use. If you can get away with not having to use toughness on this, it's, you know, scavenger is a good one to have on this game. It's very useful. But I find more or less that you can find the same gun that you're using laying around pretty frequently because a lot of people use the same weapons. So scavenger is not necessary as much to me as it is, or as is blast suppressor and toughness. But this gun eliminates the need for that simply because you do have the ability, or it does create its own bullets. I also like the fact that this gun has a very fast reload if you reload cancel, and I don't know if I think you'll see me do it a few times in this. You can watch the bullet count and just go ahead and quick sprint as soon as, to cancel that reload, and you'll have a full clip within 3/4 of a second or so. Most guns you cannot do that with on this game, but this one works very well, and I think it has a lot to do with the way the 3D printer stuff is set up. But there you go, guys. There's my review on the IMR 46-17 game. I clutched it for the team right there. The rest of the team got destroyed, but I did well. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll be back with another gun review hopefully soon. I'll see you guys next time.